Why do pregnant women stay so long during labor? Normally, labor is supposed to last 12 to 16 hours overall, but second stage of labor, which is that time when the baby's head is coming out, lasts only 20 to 45 minutes. But you will see women staying 2 hours, 3 hours on that particular position. Do you know what this thing can cause? It can reduce oxygen to the baby, it can cause some complications, and can even make the labor to end up in cesarean section if it is not progressive. So in this video, I'm going to share with you mistakes pregnant women make on that second stage of labor and how to prevent it in order to make it faster and easier for both you and your healthcare provider. So stay with me and let us discuss it. All right. Number one mistake, shouting and crying so loud instead of breathing. Listen, crying and shouting during pregnancy is understandable because of the pain. But instead of focusing on shouting and crying, taking deep breaths, slowly inhaling and exhaling will help you better than screaming. Now, when the contractions comes very strong, you breathe in faster just to conserve your energy. If the contraction is relaxed, you take in a deep breath and exhale. Do you know what you're doing? You are conserving your energy and also supplying more oxygen to your baby. Because at this stage, your baby is stressed. Because the baby is already trying to come out. So a lot of things is making the baby stressed. So when you supply more oxygen, when you breathe in well, you are sending more air through the cord to the baby. So the baby will not be distressed. But instead of focusing on breathing in and out, you are shouting and screaming and now reducing oxygen from you to the baby. So instead of shouting and crying, instead of screaming at top of your voice and shouting your mommy or cursing your husband, hey, why did you do this to me? Focus on taking deep breaths, inhale, exhale, so that your baby will be okay. All right? If you are doing this or if you have done this before, stop it now. All right? Number two mistakes, closing your legs instead of opening them wide. This is one of the things we face in the labor room. Because of that pain and panic, women tend to close their legs. And as you're closing your leg, you are molding the head of the baby without knowing. The baby might come out with caput suicidanium or even worse than that. And what this will happen, you're constricting blood flow and oxygen to your baby by closing your legs. Your legs are supposed to be wide open. That is why the best position is usually the lithotomy position, where your legs will be hang both sides and you have enough space for the baby to come out. So mothers, don't close your legs. That is why you need to practice squats. I mentioned doing squats in one of my videos. You can go up there and watch it on how to make labor easier. Now, this squat will help to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles and help you to widen it up during labor. See, there was a scenario where a woman closed her leg to the extent that the doctors and the nurses started hitting her for her to open her legs for the baby to come out. It was so bad that we have to use vacuum extraction to bring out the baby. So practice it, do squats, strengthen your muscles, so that on that day, you will not start closing your legs because it's going to harm the baby. This is a very big mistake that pregnant women make. And please avoid it, all right? Practice squats so that you will be able to widen your legs open so that the baby will have free way to come out. The third mistake is pushing before contraction. That is the urge to bear down. It is understandable that when the contraction comes, all you want to do is you want to bear down, you want to push because the head of the baby is propelling downward. So you can't even control it sometimes. That is where Kegel exercise comes in. I have made a video and I've said a lot of things about Kegel exercise where you will behave like you are pushing out urine and you hold it back. That is strengthening your pelvic floor muscle. This exercise will help you during labor so that when the contractions are relaxed, you will not push. So when the contractions come, you will push. It will help you to control the muscles around your pelvic floor. So this mistake is something that women need to stop. You push before contraction, it can lead to multiple lacerations, it can lead to tears. The baby can just scatter everywhere because you are pushing before contraction. But when you push with contraction, it will help propel the baby forward. It will lessen the trauma around your perineum. So this is a mistake that needs to be avoided. How do you avoid it? Do Kegel exercise now that you're preparing for labor, and it will help you during labor to control that urge to push when there is no contraction. All right? The last mistake I have here is panicking and tensing up during labor. On that table, that is where you will wear the courage and the strength that you've never worn before. On that table, that is where you will, all the prayers you have made, all the positive affirmations, that is where you will prove yourself. Do you know that some women become so afraid and tensed that their blood pressure begins to spike? They will not have the energy or the urge to push. They will be so flaccid, and the baby's well-being will be at risk. So instead of panicking and tensing up, prepare properly for labor. Prepare yourself. Guard yourself with supportive people. Don't just go there on your own. Don't carry this pregnancy on your own. A lot of women go to labor and they are afraid, they are scared, they feel that they will not survive it, they feel that they will not come out of it. It's a mistake that needs to be stopped. Panic and fear is a little bit understandable during labor, but it's not something that you should dwell on. It's not something that you should rely on when you're pushing your baby. Like they say, when you're pushing out a baby, it's between the mother, the deep blue sea, and hell. So you have to choose. Either you push the baby out, or you go to hell, or go to the blue sea. Some women decide to push, and they push out and they win the battle. So instead of panicking, tensing up, and shouting, instead you calm yourself down, follow your midwife's lead, follow the doctor's instruction. If the contractions come, they say push, you push. If they say widen your leg, you widen your leg. Any instruction they give you, you obey it, because they are there to guide you and make sure that you deliver your baby you deliver your baby successfully. So please, mamas, panicking and tensing up will not add anything to labor. It will only make it worse. All right? So these are the mistakes that I have realized and I have seen that is causing a lot of delay in second stage of pregnancy. So if by any means there is maybe your previous pregnancy you have done any of these mistakes, please don't repeat them. And if this is your first pregnancy, please make sure you practice everything that I've said, and don't worry, you will go in there and you will come out. All right? I am Nosnelo, always at your service. Don't forget to ask questions in the comment section, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay?